Prime years soul growth for Mercury Nakshatra borns. Welcome to the Consciousness YouTube channel. In this video, we explore the Mahadasha system of time cycles in Vedic astrology and how each dasha and antardasha fuels and propels a person to move, achieve, embody, and accomplish goals, purpose, and life lessons embedded in each nakshatra. We'll see how the Mahadasha system brings these experiences to the soul for learning and growth. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments for the video. For individuals born with their moon in Mercury-Ruled Nakshatras, Ashlesha, Jyeshtha, Revati, the prime years of their life, from approximately ages 24 to 60, are influenced significantly by three major Mahadasha periods: Venus Mahadasha, ages 24 to 44, Sun Mahadasha, ages 44 to 50, and Moon Mahadasha, ages 50 to 60. Understanding the unique characteristics and lessons of these planetary periods provides insights into their personal growth, career development, relationship dynamics, and self-actualization journeys. Venus Mahadasha, ages 24 to 44. Venus Mahadasha is a period of love, beauty, harmony, and material comfort. It brings a focus on relationships, artistic expression, and the pursuit of pleasure and comfort in life. This period can be highly rewarding, offering opportunities for personal fulfillment, financial stability, and deep connections. Positive traits. Venus represents love, beauty, creativity, and harmony. It fosters a desire for balanced relationships, artistic expression, and the enjoyment of life's pleasures. Individuals are likely to experience growth in areas related to relationships, wealth, and creativity. Negative traits. Venus's influence can sometimes lead to overindulgence, complacency, or an excessive focus on material and sensual pleasures. There may be a tendency to become overly dependent on others for emotional support or validation. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Cultivating fulfilling relationships. This is a time to deepen relationships and create harmonious connections. The native may experience growth in romantic relationships, friendships, and family bonds. Emphasizing love, compassion, and mutual understanding can lead to fulfilling partnerships. 2. Creative and artistic expression. Venus Mahadasha enhances creativity and artistic abilities. The native may feel inspired to pursue artistic endeavors such as music, painting, writing, or design. Engaging in these activities can bring immense personal satisfaction and recognition. 3. Financial stability and comfort. Venus is associated with wealth and material prosperity. This period often brings financial growth and stability, allowing the native to enjoy a comfortable and luxurious lifestyle. Investments, business ventures, or creative projects may yield significant rewards. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding overindulgence and complacency. The native may become overly focused on pleasure and comfort, leading to complacency or neglect of responsibilities. It is important to maintain a balanced approach to enjoyment and productivity, ensuring that indulgence does not become a distraction. 2. Managing dependency and emotional needs. There may be a tendency to seek validation or emotional support from others. The native should cultivate self-love and inner strength, avoiding excessive dependency on others for happiness or fulfillment. 3. Balancing material and spiritual goals. While Venus encourages the pursuit of material success and pleasure, the native should also pay attention to their spiritual and emotional well-being. Finding a balance between material achievements and inner contentment is key to lasting happiness. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in creative or artistic professions, or roles that involve beauty, design, or relationships. This period is favorable for ventures that combine creativity with business acumen, such as art, fashion, entertainment, or hospitality. Relationships. Build deep, loving relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Use this time to strengthen romantic partnerships and nurture meaningful connections with family and friends. Self-actualization. Explore artistic and creative pursuits that bring joy and fulfillment. Engage in activities that promote self-expression and help you connect with your inner sense of beauty and harmony. Sun Mahadasha, ages 44 to 50. Sun Mahadasha is a period of leadership, personal power, and self-expression. It brings a focus on career, authority, and the development of one's identity. This period often brings opportunities to step into leadership roles, achieve recognition, and establish a sense of purpose and direction. Positive traits. The sun represents confidence, leadership, and self-expression. It encourages individuals to take charge, express their unique talents, and stand out in their chosen fields. This period is about finding one's true purpose and embodying it with pride and conviction. Negative traits. The sun's energy can sometimes lead to arrogance, ego conflicts, or an excessive focus on personal achievements. There may be a tendency to dominate others or to become overly critical of oneself and others. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Developing leadership skills. This is a time to step into leadership roles and take charge of career and life direction. The native may find themselves in positions of authority where they can inspire and lead others. 2. Gaining recognition and success. The sun Mahadasha brings opportunities for success and recognition. The native may achieve significant milestones in their career or personal life, gaining respect and admiration from others. But 3. Personal empowerment and self-expression. This period encourages the development of a strong sense of self and personal empowerment. The native is likely to express their unique talents and perspectives confidently, contributing positively to their field and community. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding ego conflicts and arrogance. The native may become overly focused on their own achievements or opinions, leading to ego conflicts or strained relationships. It's important to practice humility and respect for others' perspectives. 2. Balancing personal and collective goals. While the sun encourages personal success, the native should also consider the impact of their actions on others. Balancing personal ambitions with collective well-being is essential. 3. Managing stress and burnout. The drive for success and recognition can lead to stress or burnout. It's important to take care of one's physical and mental health, maintaining a healthy balance between work and personal life. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Take on leadership roles or positions that allow for self-expression and creative influence. This is a time to make significant strides in your career and establish your legacy. Relationships. Build relationships that support your personal growth and self-expression. Seek out mentors, collaborators, and partners who inspire and challenge you to reach your full potential. Self-actualization. Engage in activities that promote self-awareness and personal empowerment. This is a time to discover your true purpose and express it with confidence and authenticity. Moon Mahadasha, ages 50 to 60. The Moon Mahadasha is a period characterized by emotional depth, nurturing, intuition, and self-reflection. It brings a focus on family, relationships, and personal well-being. During this time, individuals are encouraged to connect with their inner selves, nurture their emotional needs, and build supportive, loving relationships. Positive traits. The moon represents emotions, intuition, and nurturing qualities. It fosters compassion, empathy, and the ability to connect deeply with others. Individuals may find themselves more attuned to their inner feelings and the needs of those around them. Negative traits. The moon's influence can sometimes lead to moodiness, emotional sensitivity, or excessive dependence on others for emotional support. There may be a tendency to feel overwhelmed by emotions or to struggle with instability in mood and relationships. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Developing emotional intelligence and empathy. This is a time to deepen emotional connections and understand the emotions and needs of others. The native may find fulfillment in nurturing and supporting loved ones, building a harmonious family environment. 2. Intuitive and creative growth. The moon enhances intuition and creativity. The native may be drawn to artistic, literary, or spiritual pursuits that allow for self-expression and emotional release. Trusting their intuition can lead to profound insights and personal growth. 3. Building strong family bonds. There is a heightened focus on family, home, and relationships. The native may invest time and energy in creating a supportive and loving home environment, fostering strong bonds with family members. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding emotional overwhelm and instability. The native may experience intense emotions or mood swings, leading to feelings of overwhelm or confusion. It's important to practice emotional regulation and seek healthy outlets for emotional expression. 2. Managing dependency and boundaries. There may be a tendency to become overly dependent on others for emotional support or to struggle with setting boundaries. The native should cultivate self-care practices and maintain a sense of independence and self-reliance. 3. Overcoming fear and insecurity. The moon's influence can sometimes bring up fears or insecurities, especially related to relationships or personal worth. The native should focus on building self-esteem and trust in their own intuition and capabilities. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in roles that involve nurturing, counseling, or creative expression. Fields such as psychology, healthcare, education, or the arts can be fulfilling during this period, allowing the native to use their empathy and creativity to help others. Relationships. Focus on building deep, supportive relationships based on mutual understanding and emotional connection. This is a time to nurture family ties, strengthen partnerships, and create a loving home environment. Self-actualization. Engage in practices that promote emotional healing and self-awareness, such as meditation, journaling, or therapy. Explore creative or spiritual activities that allow for emotional expression and inner peace. Conclusion. The Mahadasha periods of Venus, Sun, and Moon bring unique energies and lessons that shape the lives of individuals born under Mercury-Ruled Nakshatras. From the harmonious and fulfilling experiences of Venus to the leadership and self-expression of the Sun, and finally to the emotional depth and nurturing qualities of the Moon, each period offers opportunities for profound personal growth and self-discovery. By embracing the positive traits and being mindful of the potential challenges of each Mahadasha, individuals can navigate these years with greater awareness and fulfillment. This journey through the Mahadasha cycles ultimately leads to a richer, more balanced and meaningful life, where personal and spiritual growth go hand in hand with the pursuit of happiness and well-being. Prime years, soul growth for Ketu Nakshatra borns. Welcome to the Consciousness YouTube channel. In this video, we explore the Mahadasha system of time cycles in Vedic astrology and how each dasha and antadasha fuels and propels a person to move, achieve, embody, and accomplish goals, purpose, and life lessons embedded in each nakshatra. We'll see how the Mahadasha system brings these experiences to the soul for learning and growth. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments for the video. For individuals born with their moon in Ketu-Ruled Nakshatras, Ashwini, Magha, Moola, the prime years of their life, from approximately ages 27 to 68, are influenced significantly by four major Mahadasha periods. Sun Mahadasha, ages 27 to 33, Moon Mahadasha, ages 33 to 43, Mars Mahadasha, ages 43 to 50, and Rahu Mahadasha, ages 50 to 68. Understanding the unique characteristics and lessons of these planetary periods provides insights into their personal growth, career development, relationship dynamics, and self-actualization journeys. Sun Mahadasha, ages 27 to 33. Sun Mahadasha is a period of leadership, personal power, and self-expression. It brings a focus on career, authority, and the development of one's identity. This period often brings opportunities to step into leadership roles, achieve recognition, and establish a sense of purpose and direction. Positive traits. The Sun represents confidence, leadership, and self-expression. It encourages individuals to take charge, express their unique talents, and stand out in their chosen fields. This period is about finding one's true purpose and embodying it with pride and conviction. Negative traits. The Sun's energy can sometimes lead to arrogance, ego conflicts, or an excessive focus on personal achievements. There may be a tendency to dominate others or to become overly critical of oneself and others. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Developing leadership skills. This is a time to step into leadership roles and take charge of one's career and life direction. The native may find themselves in positions of authority where they can inspire and lead others. 2. Gaining recognition and success. The Sun Mahadasha brings opportunities for success and recognition. The native may achieve significant milestones in their career or personal life, gaining respect and admiration from others. 3. Personal empowerment and self-expression. This period encourages the development of a strong sense of self and personal empowerment. The native is likely to express their unique talents and perspectives confidently, contributing positively to their field and community. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding ego conflicts and arrogance, the native may become overly focused on their own achievements or opinions, leading to ego conflicts or strained relationships. It's important to practice humility and respect for others' perspectives. 2. Balancing personal and collective goals. While the sun encourages personal success, the native should also consider the impact of their actions on others. Balancing personal ambitions with collective well-being is essential. 3. Managing stress and burnout. The drive for success and recognition can lead to stress or burnout. It's important to take care of one's physical and mental health, maintaining a healthy balance between work and personal life. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Take on leadership roles or positions that allow for self-expression and creative influence. This is a time to make significant strides in your career and establish your legacy. Relationships. Build relationships that support your personal growth and self-expression. Seek out mentors, collaborators, and partners who inspire and challenge you to reach your full potential. Self-actualization. Engage in activities that promote self-awareness and personal empowerment. This is a time to discover your true purpose and express it with confidence and authenticity. Moon Mahadasha, ages 33 to 43. Moon Mahadasha is a period characterized by emotional depth, nurturing, intuition, self-reflection. It brings a focus on family, relationships, and personal well-being. During this time, individuals are encouraged to connect with their inner selves, nurture their emotional needs, and build supportive, loving relationships. Positive traits. The moon represents emotions, intuition, and nurturing qualities. It fosters compassion, empathy, and the ability to connect deeply with others. Individuals may find themselves more attuned to their inner feelings and the needs of those around them. Negative traits. The moon's influence can sometimes lead to moodiness, emotional sensitivity, or excessive dependence on others for emotional support. There may be a tendency to feel overwhelmed by emotions or to struggle with instability in mood and relationships. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Developing emotional intelligence and empathy. This is a time to deepen emotional connections and understand the emotions and needs of others. The native may find fulfillment in nurturing and supporting loved ones, building a harmonious family environment. 2. Intuitive and creative growth. The moon enhances intuition and creativity. The native may be drawn to artistic, literary, or spiritual pursuits that allow for self-expression and emotional release. Trusting their intuition can lead to profound insights and personal growth. 3. Building strong family bonds. There is a heightened focus on family, home, and relationships. The native may invest time and energy in creating a supportive and loving home environment, fostering strong bonds with family members. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding emotional overwhelm and instability. The native may experience intense emotions or mood swings, leading to feelings of overwhelm or confusion. It's important to practice emotional regulation and seek healthy outlets for emotional expression. 2. Managing dependency and boundaries. There may be a tendency to become overly dependent on others for emotional support or to struggle with setting boundaries. The native should cultivate self-care practices and maintain a sense of independence and self-reliance. 3. Overcoming fear and insecurity. The moon's influence can sometimes bring up fears or insecurities, especially related to relationships or personal worth. The native should focus on building self-esteem and trust in their own intuition and capabilities. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in roles that involve nurturing, counseling, or creative expression. Fields such as psychology, healthcare, education, or the arts can be fulfilling during this period, allowing the native to use their empathy and creativity to help others. Relationships. Focus on building deep, supportive relationships based on mutual understanding and emotional connection. This is a time to nurture family ties, strengthen partnerships, and create a loving home environment. Self-actualization. Engage in practices that promote emotional healing and self-awareness, such as meditation, journaling, or therapy. Explore creative or spiritual activities that allow for emotional expression and inner peace. Mars Mahadasha, ages 43 to 50. Mars Mahadasha is a period of action, energy, and ambition. It emphasizes courage, determination, and assertiveness in achieving personal and professional goals. This period often brings opportunities to take decisive actions, assert one's will, and overcome obstacles through sheer force of effort. Positive traits. Mars represents courage, vitality, and assertiveness. It encourages individuals to be proactive, take risks, and pursue their goals with passion and determination. This period can lead to significant achievements, as long as the native channels their energy constructively. Negative traits. The intense energy of Mars can sometimes lead to aggression, impulsiveness, or conflicts. There may be a tendency to act without considering the consequences, leading to potential disruptions in personal and professional relationships. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Taking decisive actions. This is a time to pursue goals with vigor and determination. The native may take bold steps in their career, initiate new projects, or confront challenges head-on, using their assertiveness to make progress. 2. Developing courage and resilience. Mars Mahadasha fosters resilience and the ability to face obstacles without fear. The native may find themselves overcoming difficult situations with bravery and developing a stronger sense of self-confidence. 3. Enhancing physical and mental strength. This period is ideal for activities that enhance physical fitness, mental strength, and overall vitality. Engaging in sports, physical training, or challenging projects can help the native harness Mars's energy positively. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding impulsiveness and aggression. The native may act impulsively or react aggressively to situations, leading to conflicts or disruptions. It is important to practice patience and consider the long-term impact of actions before making decisions. 2. Managing stress and burnout. The drive for success and high levels of activity can lead to stress or burnout. It's crucial to find healthy outlets for energy and to balance work with relaxation and self-care. 3. Balancing assertiveness and cooperation. While Mars encourages assertiveness, the native should also be mindful of the need for cooperation and teamwork. Balancing personal ambition with consideration for others can lead to more harmonious outcomes. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Take on roles that involve leadership, competition, or strategic planning. Fields such as entrepreneurship, management, sports, or the military may be particularly rewarding during this period. Relationships. Build strong, dynamic relationships based on mutual respect and support. Use this time to address conflicts constructively and to strengthen partnerships through open communication and shared goals. Self-actualization. Engage in activities that promote physical and mental discipline, such as martial arts, fitness training, or personal development courses. Use this time to cultivate inner strength and resilience. Rahu Mahadasha. Ages 50 to 68. Rahu Mahadasha is a period of transformation, unconventional pursuits, and intense personal growth. It often brings a focus on ambition, material success, and the exploration of unconventional paths. This period can be both challenging and transformative, offering opportunities for profound personal evolution and the pursuit of unique goals. Positive traits. Rahu represents ambition, innovation, and the desire to break free from traditional boundaries. It encourages individuals to explore unconventional paths, take risks, and achieve success in unexpected ways. This period can lead to significant achievements and breakthroughs, especially in areas related to technology, innovation, or uncharted territories. Negative traits. Rahu's energy can sometimes lead to confusion, obsession, or an excessive focus on material or superficial gains. There may be a tendency to engage in risky behavior, become overly ambitious, or feel restless and dissatisfied with the status quo. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Exploring unconventional paths. This is a time to explore new and unconventional areas of interest. The native may find success in innovative fields, technology, or ventures that require thinking outside the box. Embracing change and uncertainty can lead to unique opportunities. 2. Ambition and achievement. Rahu Mahadasha can bring significant success and recognition, especially in areas that involve innovation, media, or international pursuits. The native may achieve high levels of success through persistence and a willingness to take calculated risks. 3. Personal transformation and growth. This period encourages deep personal growth and transformation. The native may confront their deepest fears, desires, and aspirations, leading to profound self-awareness and personal evolution. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding obsession and overindulgence. The native may become overly focused on a particular goal or desire, leading to obsession or unhealthy behaviors. It is important to maintain balance and avoid becoming consumed by ambition or material pursuits. 2. Managing restlessness and dissatisfaction. Rahu's influence can lead to feelings of restlessness or dissatisfaction with the current state of affairs. The native should practice mindfulness and focus on appreciating the present moment, rather than constantly seeking the next big achievement. 3. Navigating confusion and uncertainty. The native may experience confusion or uncertainty about their path or purpose. It's crucial to seek clarity through introspection, spiritual practices, or guidance from trusted mentors. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in roles that involve innovation, technology, media, or international affairs. This period is favorable for exploring new career paths, starting unconventional projects, or taking leadership in dynamic environments. Relationships. Build relationships that support growth and change. This is a time to connect with people who inspire you to think differently and to explore new perspectives and experiences. Self-actualization. Engage in practices that promote self-awareness and personal transformation. Explore new interests, travel, or spiritual pursuits that expand your understanding of yourself and the world. Conclusion. The Mahadasha periods of Sun, Moon, Mars, and Rahu bring unique energies and lessons that shape the lives of individuals born under Ketu-Ruled Nakshatras. From the leadership and personal empowerment of the Sun to the emotional depth and nurturing qualities of the Moon, the assertiveness and ambition of Mars, and the transformative and unconventional energy of Rahu, each period offers opportunities for profound personal growth and self-discovery. By embracing the positive traits and being mindful of the potential challenges of each Mahadasha, individuals can navigate these years with greater awareness and fulfillment. This journey through the Mahadasha cycles ultimately leads to a richer, more balanced and meaningful life, where personal and spiritual growth go hand in hand with the pursuit of happiness and well-being. Prime years, soul growth for Saturn Nakshatra borns. Welcome to the Consciousness YouTube channel. In this video, we explore the Mahadasha system of time cycles in Vedic astrology and how each dasha and antardasha fuels and propels a person to move, achieve, embody, and accomplish goals, purpose, and life lessons embedded in each nakshatra. We'll see how the Mahadasha system brings these experiences to the soul for learning and growth. If you're new to my channel, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave your comments for the video. For individuals born with their moon in Saturn-ruled nakshatras, Pushya, Anuradha, Uttara Bhadrapada, the prime years of their life, from approximately ages 19 to 63, are influenced significantly by three major Mahadasha periods: Mercury Mahadasha, ages 19 to 36, Ketu Mahadasha, ages 36 to 43, and Venus Mahadasha, ages 43 to 63. Understanding the unique characteristics and lessons of these planetary periods provides insights into their personal growth, career development, relationship dynamics, and self-actualization journeys. Mercury Mahadasha, ages 19 to 36. Mercury Mahadasha is a time of intellectual exploration, communication, and skill development. It encourages adaptability, learning, and the refinement of one's ideas and skills. This period often brings opportunities for professional growth, networking, and personal development. Positive traits. Mercury represents intelligence, communication, and adaptability. It enhances analytical abilities, creativity, and social skills, helping individuals excel in fields related to writing, teaching, business, or technology. Negative traits. The quick and restless nature of Mercury can lead to superficiality, inconsistency, or overanalysis. There is a risk of becoming scattered, losing focus, or struggling to make decisions due to an overactive mind. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Pursuit of knowledge and skill development. This is an ideal time to develop new skills, engage in further education, or explore new areas of interest. The native may find success in fields that require intellectual agility and effective communication. 2. Enhanced communication and social connections. Mercury Mahadasha enhances social and communication skills. The native may build strong networks, develop influential relationships, and succeed in roles that involve negotiation, teaching, or public speaking. 3. Career advancement and versatility. This period is favorable for career advancement, particularly in roles that require versatility and adaptability. The native may thrive in dynamic environments, embracing change and seizing new opportunities. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding overthinking and anxiety. The native may become prone to overthinking, anxiety, or indecisiveness. It's essential to practice mindfulness and stay grounded, avoiding analysis paralysis or excessive worry. 2. Balancing depth and breadth of learning. While Mercury encourages curiosity and exploration, there is a risk of becoming scattered or superficial. The native should strive to balance the breadth of learning with depth, focusing on mastery as well as exploration. 3. Managing inconsistency and distraction. The native may struggle with maintaining consistency or following through on commitments. It's important to set clear goals, establish routines, and avoid distractions that could derail progress. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in roles that require communication, adaptability, and intellectual growth. Fields such as education, business, media, or technology can provide opportunities for advancement and fulfillment. Relationships. Build strong, supportive relationships that foster intellectual and emotional growth. Use your communication skills to resolve conflicts, strengthen connections, and inspire others. Self-actualization. Explore new hobbies, courses, or personal development activities that enhance your skills and broaden your horizons. This is a time for discovering new passions and refining your talents. Ketu Mahadasha, ages 36 to 43. Ketu Mahadasha is a period of spiritual introspection, detachment from material concerns, and a quest for deeper understanding. It often brings a focus on inner growth, healing, and the release of old patterns or attachments. Positive traits. Ketu represents spirituality, insight, and detachment. It encourages introspection, inner healing, and a focus on spiritual growth. The native may develop a deeper understanding of themselves and their purpose during this period. Negative traits. Ketu's influence can sometimes lead to confusion, isolation, or a sense of disconnection. There is a risk of feeling lost, misunderstood, or struggling to find purpose in everyday activities. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Spiritual and personal transformation. This is a time for deep spiritual exploration and personal transformation. The native may engage in meditation, therapy, or spiritual practices that promote healing and self-understanding. 2. Detachment and clarity. Ketu Mahadasha encourages detachment from material concerns, allowing the native to see things more clearly and focus on what truly matters. This period can bring profound insights and a sense of inner peace. 3. Release of old patterns and healing. The native may feel compelled to release old habits, relationships, or beliefs that no longer serve them. This is a time for healing past wounds and embracing a more authentic way of being. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding isolation and withdrawal. The native may struggle with feelings of isolation or disconnection. It's important to maintain supportive relationships and seek guidance when needed, avoiding excessive withdrawal or escapism. 2. Balancing spiritual and practical life. While Ketu promotes spiritual growth, the native must also attend to practical responsibilities. Finding a balance between inner exploration and external duties is crucial. 3. Overcoming confusion and doubt. Ketu's energy can sometimes lead to confusion or doubt about one's path. The native should trust their intuition and seek clarity through spiritual practices, avoiding impulsive decisions or drastic changes. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Focus on roles that allow for creativity, introspection, or service to others. Engage in fields that resonate with your spiritual or philosophical values, such as counseling, healing, or teaching. Relationships. Cultivate relationships that support your spiritual growth and inner journey. Surround yourself with like-minded individuals who encourage and inspire you. Self-actualization. Engage in spiritual practices, personal development, or creative pursuits that promote healing and self-discovery. Use this time to connect with your deeper self and embrace your true nature. Venus Mahadasha, ages 43 to 63. Venus Mahadasha is a period characterized by love, beauty, harmony, and material comfort. It brings a focus on relationships, artistic expression, and the pursuit of pleasure and comfort in life. This period can be highly rewarding, offering opportunities for personal fulfillment, financial stability, and deep connections. Positive traits. Venus represents love, beauty, creativity, and harmony. It fosters a desire for balanced relationships, artistic expression, and the enjoyment of life's pleasures. Individuals are likely to experience growth in areas related to relationships, wealth, and creativity. Negative traits. Venus's influence can sometimes lead to overindulgence, complacency, or an excessive focus on material and sensual pleasures. There may be a tendency to become overly dependent on others for emotional support or validation. Positive impacts to embrace. 1. Cultivating fulfilling relationships. This is a time to deepen relationships and create harmonious connections. The native may experience growth in romantic relationships, friendships, and family bonds. Emphasizing love, compassion, and mutual understanding can lead to fulfilling partnerships. 2. Creative and artistic expression. Venus Mahadasha enhances creativity and artistic abilities. The native may feel inspired to pursue artistic endeavors such as music, painting, writing, or design. Engaging in these activities can bring immense personal satisfaction and recognition. 3. Financial stability and comfort. Venus is associated with wealth and material prosperity. This period often brings financial growth and stability, allowing the native to enjoy a comfortable and luxurious lifestyle. Investments, business ventures, or creative projects may yield significant rewards. Negative impacts to be aware of. 1. Avoiding overindulgence and complacency. The native may become overly focused on pleasure and comfort, leading to complacency or neglect of responsibilities. It is important to maintain a balanced approach to enjoyment and productivity, ensuring that indulgence does not become a distraction. 2. Managing dependency and emotional needs. There may be a tendency to seek validation or emotional support from others. The native should cultivate self-love and inner strength, avoiding excessive dependency on others for happiness or fulfillment. 3. Balancing material and spiritual goals. While Venus encourages the pursuit of material success and pleasure, the native should also pay attention to their spiritual and emotional well-being. Finding a balance between material achievements and inner contentment is key to lasting happiness. Focus areas for growth and learning. Career. Engage in creative or artistic professions, or roles that involve beauty, design, or relationships. This period is favorable for ventures that combine creativity with business acumen, such as art, fashion, entertainment, or hospitality. Relationships. Build deep, loving relationships based on mutual respect and understanding. Use this time to strengthen romantic partnerships and nurture meaningful connections with family and friends. Self-actualization. Explore artistic and creative pursuits that bring joy and fulfillment. Engage in activities that promote self-expression and help you connect with your inner sense of beauty and harmony. Conclusion. The Mahadasha periods of Mercury, Ketu, and Venus bring distinct energies and lessons that shape the lives of individuals born under Saturn-ruled Nakshatras. From the intellectual growth and adaptability fostered by Mercury to the introspective and transformative energy of Ketu, and finally, to the harmonious and fulfilling experiences of Venus, each period offers opportunities for profound personal development. By embracing the positive traits and being mindful of the potential pitfalls of each Mahadasha, individuals can navigate these years with greater awareness, achieving personal growth, fulfilling relationships, and overall life satisfaction. This journey through the Mahadasha cycles ultimately leads to a more balanced, harmonious, and enriched life experience.